Sorry for being a couple minutes late. Good morning, Hornets, and welcome to your daily dose of Bgsn. I'm Juliette Faith Kaufman.
And I'm Brianna Brooke Abney. Today we'll be taking a look at an investigation, Night with Santa, and as always, sports.
But first, here's John with your weekend weather forecast.
Hello, Hornets. Today is going to be cold but sunny with a high of 34 and a low of 19. There will be no chance of rain. Throughout the day tomorrow, it will be partly cloudy with a high of 30 and a low of 20. Finally, on Sunday, it will be sunny with a high of 36 and a low of 19. That's all for your weekend's weather. Back to you guys at the desk.
As many of you know, Coach English is currently in the hospital. You may be seeing some of us around the school wearing our Standing Tall Together t-shirts. Please keep the English family in your thoughts. December 7th, a date that will live in infamy. This day in history, 77 years ago, 2,335 non-combat servicemen were killed in the surprise attack on Pearl Harbor. Today we recognize and remember those killed in their services. Everyone here at Bgsn gives our condolences, and now we invite you to a moment of silence in
Last year, during the run for class president, there were ballot fatigue, so not all the runners had a chance to be voted for. John Pasiano's got more on the story.
You have to say to the voters?
Well, I've seen a lot of the same things going on these past 3 years of high school, and I really think it's just time for a change to make our senior year more enjoyable and a better experience for everyone.
But why didn't Jordan Real have the opportunity to be elected by its fellow students? The election for class president is a lively time and is filled with competition, but only one person becomes president of their class.
To sign up to run for election, the process includes filling out a Google form and the school will put your name on the ballot. Jordan Real feels like he was cheated out of his chance to have his name on the ballot. Jordan Real explains his struggle.
All right, so last year I heard Emily talking about running for class president and how there weren't very many names on the ballot. So I decided just to put mine on there, just to add some competition to the race. And after looking into stuff, I just really kind of got into it and started to think about how much of a change this school needs. So I went ahead, I filled out the Google form. My friend Malachi actually did an interview of me and put it on Bgsn. And I even went as far to go around and ask people to vote for me and everything. So I was actually pretty upset when I didn't even see my name on the ballot when it came time to cast your votes.
I asked Jordan Real what opportunities he missed out on by not having his name on the ballot.
A really big opportunity I think I missed out on was just getting more students involved. In order to really enjoy high school, you have to get involved, and I think most of our fun activities are dominated by the more popular students. For example, float building, most of the popular students go to that, but I feel like if I would have gotten more of the student body involved, it could have been more creative, more, just different overall, because there's different kinds of thinking written there.
Jordan still wonders why his name was never put on the ballot. And that's all. I'm John Pasiano signing off from Bgsn.
The student leadership team is putting on a festive event tonight. Madison got more.
Here at Beech Grove High School, the student leadership team is putting on their first annual Night with Santa. To learn more, I spoke to Emily Leek and Rebecca Lamb, who are very involved with the student leadership team, and asked them to describe this event.
So Night with Santa is an event that student leadership team is putting on, and it's geared toward younger children, and it's $5 per child and free for parents, and we're putting on activities and games, and Santa's going to be there, and we're going to have concessions and movies.
I then asked them why they're hosting this event.
We are hosting this event because we are raising funds for Riley Children's Hospital. So basically we take everything that we fundraise and send it straight to the hospital. So 100% of what we make will go straight to the kids and help make miracles in the hospital.
I finally asked Emily Leek what role the student leadership team will have during Night with Santa.
So the student leadership team has had a really big part in planning this whole thing. It has been completely student-led, and we have created this entire event. But specifically at the event, all of the students will be dressed up like elves, which will make it more fun for the kids. And student leadership team will be working the concession stand, getting donations from people, helping out with Santa, and running all the activities.
If you are interested in attending Night with Santa, it is tonight from 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. The student leadership team would like to see you all come out. This has been Madison Stratton for BGSN.
Christmas is just 18 days away, and none of us would know that without Juliette Kaufman.
Unless you have a calendar.
Let's take a look at what she does to celebrate.
As Christmas begins to get closer, there is none, and I mean none, not only here at Beech Grove High School, in the state of Indiana, or even around the world, that is more excited than Juliette Kaufman. I first asked Juliette some of the crazy things that she does to prepare for Christmas.
Okay, so things I do for Christmas, one would be, apparently it's odd to have 4 Christmas trees in my bedroom, I've heard, but I also got my cats matching Christmas sweaters for the holiday season because they need matching Christmas sweaters when we get our Christmas photo shoot, of course. I do that because, well, this is my first year having both of my cats for Christmas, and I'm just excited to celebrate with them and for them to see my craziness around the holidays.
With all of that, I then asked Juliette Kaufman why the Christmas holiday is so unbelievably important to her.
Christmas is, I try to make it my whole life because I feel like everybody needs their thing to be just super ecstatic about. If you're known, you're probably known for something. And my thing would have to be Christmas. And, you know, it's my thing. Everybody has their thing.
Well, folks, you've heard it from the Christmas enthusiast herself. Thank you for watching, Hornets. Have an amazing holiday season. I'm Joshua Parker for Beech Grove Student News.
Now let's toss it over to Jonathan Dans for sports.
Hello Hornets and welcome to sports. In Pacers news, they have another game tonight. They will travel to Florida to take on the Orlando Magic. Pacers are still without star Victor Oladipo, but they have become more comfortable while playing without him. The Pacers are currently 14-10 and 5th in the Eastern Conference, while the Magic are 12-13. For Indiana's other pro sports team, the injury report this week was quite the sight. T.Y. Hilton, Eric Ebron, Malik Hooker, Mo Alley-Cox, and Ryan Kelly all did not practice on Thursday. This could spell trouble for the Colts as they play the red-hot Houston Texans this Sunday. We'll have to see if they practice today, and that will have a huge effect on whether they'll play this Sunday. The Colts are currently 6-6. They're currently behind the Texans and the Titans, as the Titans beat the Jaguars last night by a score of 30-9. Some people are saying that Frank Reich might be a Coach of the Year candidate, but if he's able to win this Sunday, his stock might go up even more. The boys basketball team has the toughest part of their schedule tonight and tomorrow. Jordan Brickley asked the team on their game plan.
The Beech Grove boys basketball team is approaching the toughest part of their schedule, with the game tonight at Park Tudor and another game tomorrow at home versus the competitive Manual High School. I talked to Vin Pick and Griffin Wade on their game plan for tonight.
How are you going to help your team the toughest schedule in this part of the season?
I'm just going to try to get good energy within the team, move the ball around within my teammates, and try to rebound and crash the boards as much as possible.
How are you going to help your team the toughest part of the schedule this season?
I'm going to look to be aggressive, and with Gavin out, I'm going to try to help rebound and just bring energy and be a threat on offense. That's all I can really do.
I then talked to starter Gavin Hess, who will be battling with a right ankle injury and won't be at 100%.
How are you going to help your team in this part of the schedule?
Well, since I have a broken ankle, I'll be able to play, but not that much. I'll be the #1 cheerleader on the bench and give my team emotional support.
That's all for Beech Grove basketball. I'm Jordan Brickley for BGSN.
That is all for your daily dose of BGSN 10.
Teachers, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and that bell icon to get notified when we go live.
And make sure to follow us on all social media at BG Student News. I'm Juliette Kaufman.
And I'm Bree. Have an amazing day and a wonderful weekend, Hornets.